Milan is brought to you by Ford and MasterCard. UEFA Champions League sponsors.
Real yet again take their place at this stage of the Champions League. Dortmund back on the ground that they visited twice last season. This is looking good. It's looking very good, and that is an ideal start. It is a Ronaldo free kick. It's dipping, but it's touched over by Weidenfeller. Giving it to Isco, who rolls in number 2. This is Aubameyang.
You've got to strike the ball better in this situation.
Ronaldo! It's 3 on the night for Real Madrid. It's ended up as a Real romp in the rain here at the Bernabeu.
Yes, rain in Spain last week, and it's followed the teams back to Germany, where there have been torrential showers tonight. And from the darkest of clouds, a flicker of light. Robert Lewandowski back from suspension. His 4 goals in 1 game sunk Real in last season's semi-finals and give Jurgen Klopp and his team that faint glimmer of hope. And a further advantage for Klopp, the absence of the tournament's top scorer, Cristiano Ronaldo, on the bench, having picked up a knee injury in the first leg. Gareth Bale, though, is fit and starts for Carlo Ancelotti's team. Ancelotti himself, twice a winner as a player and twice a manager. Real Madrid, they're 90 minutes away from reaching the Champions League semi-finals for the 4th successive season, but this is where their dreams of La Decima were effectively dashed last season. They lead Borussia Dortmund by 3-0, and we're live on Sky Sports 2. And a very good evening to you. Only once in Champions League history has a team managed to overcome a 3-goal deficit to progress. That was Deportivo, who did it against Milan when Ancelotti was the manager of Milan. And Ancelotti was also in charge of Milan in 2005 in Istanbul. You may remember the rest of this story when Liverpool led 3-0 at half-time. When Liverpool trailed 3-0 at half-time. And we know what happened next. Could lightning strike for the 3rd time on this stormy night? Alan McInally is here, the former Bayern striker. Alongside him, Ray Wilkins, the former Chelsea assistant manager. And Ray, of course, keeping a close eye on Chelsea's progress as well against PSG. We'll have highlights of that game from 10 o'clock this evening. Ray, have I managed to convince you there is a game on here tonight?
There is a game on here tonight. There's no 2 ways about it. You know, it can happen. They beat them 4-1 last year in the semi-final. So there's no reason why they can't. They do have a couple of players, obviously, that aren't there, that were there last year, namely Goetze, who was a fantastic footballer, gone to Bayern Munich. But Lewandowski's back, and he does have a little bit of a jinx on Real Madrid. He does score against them on numerous occasions, and he's a fantastic footballer. It's inclement, the weather. You know, you never know what might happen. If they score early on, then it could be a wonderful footballing night as far as the neutral's concerned.
Can you add to this case for Dortmund, Alan?
I think he's done well there, isn't he? Listen, there's one thing, and you quite rightly mentioned their talisman, which is Lewandowski. They're a better team with him in the team, in all departments. When he comes back to defend, you know, when he holds the ball up, when he plays people in, he's just one of their players that they need in the team. You know, there's a lot of people missing for them, you know, and obviously he wasn't available in the first leg, but I agree with Ray. If they can get the first goal, this kind of weather, this crowd, the place will be absolutely bouncing. No Ronaldo, you know, they probably couldn't have wished for any better, really, apart from the 3-0 defeat in the first leg.
Was that the best of Lewandowski that we saw 12 months ago in this fixture?
Yeah.
Very gifted young man.
I was only going to say that he's the type of player as well that there's a lot expected on tonight. I mean, we're even mentioning him, if Dortmund have a chance, he has to play. He'll love that. There's nothing wrong with his confidence, apparently, and he'll take that on board, no problem.
Will Gareth Bale love this tonight, that there's no Ronaldo playing, in a funny kind of way?
I think he will in a strange way, yes. It's not him against me type of situation. And I think Gareth's done very well. It takes a long time for a big money signing to fit in any country, and Gareth's done really well this year. So I think tonight it will fall upon him to be the main guy for Real Madrid, and I think he'll relish that.
Dortmund have it all to do. Could this be Robert Lewandowski's last Champions League outing for Dortmund, or could history repeat itself?
Again to Lewandowski. Oh, what a goal!
What a player he is.
And hammered home! What a night for Lewandowski and Borussia Dortmund!
This programme is brought to you by Ford, UEFA Champions League sponsor.